Vanessa, I'm going to tell you right now, you have probably had soft pretzels, you know, Philly is kind of known for it. Well, I'm telling you, the best soft pretzels come from York, Pennsylvania, and it's the Pretzel Company. Philip Given is the owner with his brother, and I'm telling you, these are so good. They're just crazy. When we first moved out here from Minnesota, I didn't know what in the world everybody was so excited about these pretzels. I thought they were, you know, kind of dry and boring and whatever. These pretzels are phenomenal. Read the reviews. People love them. You're going to get a total of 10. But with this order, not only do you get the 10 pretzels, but you get your choice of a bottle, one bottle of either of these flavors. So we have what we call sweet hot mustard. We have dill mustard, and we also have the original mustard. We'll talk about that with Philip, but right now, Philip, I'm telling you, I can't wait to dig in.
Well, and they are scorching hot out of the oven, so I'm very excited for you to dig in.
Warm.
They are so, so good. If you guys are not familiar with what we do is make hand-twisted, delicious, soft pretzels every single day. We are from pretzel country. This is not a pretzel that you're gonna find at the shopping mall. This is not a ballpark pretzel. This is an elevated pretzel experience in some of the best mustard that you are ever going to taste. And I can't wait to tell people about it. I do think we have some B-roll of our beautiful pretzel making footage.
Let's show everybody.
Which I would love to show our bakery in York, Pennsylvania. So what you're seeing right here on screen, very simple recipe. Flour, water, yeast, salt, brown sugar, canola oil is the base of what we do every single day. And then that beautiful dough is hand twisted in the tune of 10 to 20,000 pretzels every single day by our team of talented bakers.
But here's what I want you to know. What's not in it?
Yeah, no chemical preservatives, and most importantly, no freezer. So I like to say we start each day with no pretzels and we end each day with no pretzels, which basically means that if you're placing your order right now, your pretzels are gonna be baked fresh for you tomorrow morning. No other pretzel bakery that's shipping can make that same claim, I promise you that. But look how golden brown they are. So these pretzels are gonna arrive at your door unsalted. We include that pretzel salt, so you can add as much or as little pretzel salt as you want.
And you get plenty of pretzel
more
salt. Than a big bag.
You're just gonna preheat your oven for to 350 degrees and then bake for about 5 to 7 minutes with that pretzel salt. But let's talk about these mustards.
Yes, take me through the mustards. What is the sweet hot? How hot is the sweet hot?
So the sweet hot, what I like to say, what Alberti likes to say, is it's the best honey mustard that you have ever had. You can see that it is creamy, it's smooth, you're gonna get a little bit of tang. Go ahead and dig into that one. You're gonna get a little bit of tang.
I'm from Minnesota, so I'm not big on hot.
Trust me,
but anyway.
the hot is gonna come a little bit later. It's not even bad. But if you like something closer to a yellow mustard, let me show you this dill mustard. So
That's what I just ate, and it was so good.
The dill mustard is one of my favorites. So if yellow mustard is more your speed, you can see the flakes of fresh dill in that mustard. Imagine a yellow mustard kicked up a notch with a little bit of that fresh dill pickly flavor. Vanessa, have you had our pretzels before?
I've never had your pretzels before.
So
they are amazing.
Do me a favor. This is the original mustard. This is what we are most famous for here on QVC. This is, if you're familiar with a deli mustard or a spicy brown mustard a little bit, that's what you're about to experience.
I'm like you with the spice, so let's
It's not hot, I promise you that. I promise you that. It's just a good classic pretzel combination.
So what do you think?
That is a good mustard.
But this pretzel,
it doesn't have that eye-watering, sinus clearing
kick
to it. It's really good.
It's true. This is the first day we're presenting these this year, and so honestly, it's so simple to do. I want to go back to how we do this. When we heat up our oven to 350, now when we take these out, do you give them a little bath? You know what I mean? A little wash of milk or egg.
Rub-a-dub.
Because I do.
So don't worry, you're gonna get the instructions in every box that we send out. And if you look right here, you can tell that right before they went in the oven, we just brushed a little bit of melted butter on these pretzels.
Oh, you can do that
Sprinkle
too.
the salt on top. Yep, the salt goes on before it goes into the oven. And what you're gonna end up with is a beautiful, we can get right in on this one, is a beautiful, crispy, crunchy outside and a perfectly soft, fluffy inside. If you look, that does not look like a commercially made pretzel. That's not dense, that's not chewy. You're not gonna chew it and it's gonna get all dry and gross in your mouth. It is a true Bavarian style soft pretzel made right in the heart of pretzel country.
And I will go back to the fact that these don't have all the artificial preservatives in them and everything. So when you get it, you need to put it in the freezer.
Yep, they arrive fresh.
Or eat it right away.
I'm always gonna say eat it right away. You're gonna get 2 bags of 5.
Okay.
I recommend leaving 1 out. They're definitely gonna get eaten by you and the kids very quickly, but you can certainly freeze for up to 3 months.
Now, if I want to make a sweet pretzel, can I? With these, because the salt's not on them till you put it on them.
The salt is not on
goes
them.
in the oven.
So my recommendation, if you're going to do that, preheat that oven. Just bake the pretzels off for about 5 minutes. When they come out, toss them with a little bit of butter and cinnamon sugar. You're going to have the best experience of your life. You can drizzle a little bit of chocolate fudge on top. And that brings me to a great point here. These mustards go beyond pretzels, right? This sweet hot mustard. Yep, I know we have an amazing sausage coming up from Rastelli's. This mustard would be a perfect pairing with that. The dill mustard, a perfect centerpiece to a charcuterie board. But I love this shot right here. You can see, see those big air bubbles inside that pretzel? That is the sign of quality bread. That is the sign of a quality pretzel. If you go to a grocery store, you cut open a pretzel in the grocery store, you're just gonna see solid white. You're not gonna see those air bubbles there. It's made by real bakers, and that's it.
You know, to me, it's more of a bread instead of like a hard, dense pretzel. These things are killer. I'm telling you right now, these are something that, unlike anything else I've ever had, you'll get all 10 of them. You just have to decide which mustard do you want to come with it. It'll come in this bottle. You can get their original mustard, which you said was more like a spicy brown
Polish
mustard.
deli mustard, yep.
Deli mustard. We have the dill mustard, which I had never tried till today, which is amazing. Or the sweet hot mustard right there with honey. So it's got it's really a honey mustard with a little hot.
Bit of a zing.
But I gotta tell you, these are the best. You can take out 1, take out 2, however you want to do it. Philip, thank you so much.
Thank you as always.
Awesome. In the meantime, we also have the meringues coming up. These are